I am going to introduce our board vice chair, who's going to open us up today. And Joy, come to the stage.
Good evening. Good evening. Come on, it's wonderful to be here this evening as we're together and we're celebrating. Correct? All right, so let's get going. My name is Joy Dean, and I am currently serve as the Vice Chairman for Partnership for the Future. And I'd like to extend a warm welcome to everyone. It is truly a pleasure to be able to celebrate the PFF class of 2021. And we are celebrating all of your hard work and perseverance over the past year and a half. This ceremony, the Reaching for the Stars ceremony, is one of my favorite PFF events, as it not only gives us the opportunity to highlight all of the amazing things our students have accomplished, but it also allows for us to give them their final PFF send-off to college. On behalf of the PFF Board of Directors, we would like you to know how incredibly proud of you we are. PFF holds our students to a very high standard, and you all know this, right? We require all of you to maintain high academic standards while also meeting the stringent guidelines of our program. So let's take a moment to give yourselves a round of applause. Because this is the time that we're going to reflect on all that you have accomplished and all that you have faced during this pandemic. Now, we all know there's an old African proverb that says, it takes a village to raise a child. And now we will take a moment to thank your village and ask that each group stand if you can and remain standing. Parents and guardians, you could please stand. Thank you for entrusting us with your young people. Thank you for everything you've done for your students and the sacrifices you've made to help get them to this point. Volunteers and donors. Thank you for giving your time, your talents, and your treasure to PFF. Business sponsors. We thank you for your financial support, your internships, and a special thank you to the managers and mentors at your companies. PFF alumni. Thank you for being excellent examples and showing the current students the tremendous future they have ahead of them. PFF staff. Thank you for your commitment to our mission and for all of the time and work that you put in to ensure the success of our students. And last, but certainly not least, our special guest, and to my fellow board members, thank you for your passion, for turning and continuing to turn your passion into action. So students, look around and see this village that supports you. And remember this day as you begin the next journey of your life as a college student. I'd also like to express my appreciation for today's sponsors, Altria, Dominion Energy, and CarMax, our location sponsor, the Virginia Museum of Fine Arts, printing provided by Foley Company, and photography by Max Williams Photography and S. Helena Photography. Now, the rest of tonight is about the students. This is only the beginning. Many of you are first-generation students and will be the first in your family to go to college. On your toughest days, remember that you can do it. On your toughest days, remember your village. And please know that we are only a phone call, a text, or an email away. And always remember that we are rooting for your success. You've got this. So go forward and be great. Now I have the pleasure of introducing you to our new president and CEO of Partnership for the Future, Mrs. Dion Henderson. Please join me in welcoming her.
All right, good evening, everyone, again. My name is Dion Henderson, and I'm the new president and CEO of Partnership for the Future. Welcome again to our 2021 Reaching for the Stars celebration. This year's class is incredibly special to me because you guys will be my first class of PFF graduates. For 27 years, Partnership for the Future has worked with students in the Richmond area to not only help you get to college, but help you get through college and beyond. As one of our founders who's sitting right here, Dr. Spurlock, told me at lunch one day, when they started this program 27 years ago, the goal was to make strong children stronger. That spoke to me and resonated with me because even back then until now, we knew that there were some special things in you all that you already had prior to coming to PFF. And part of our goal was to make you all stronger and make you more prepared for college and life beyond that. We are so excited that you all are here with us to celebrate the accomplishments of our students. We will begin tonight with reflections from two members of the class of 2021, so I'll let them start to make their way up. The first student's name is Daniela Godfrey, and after Daniela, you will hear from Miss Ajane Mason. So please give them a warm round of applause as they come up.
Good evening, students, mentors, parents, and esteemed guests. My name is Daniela Godfrey. I graduated from Richmond Community High, and I will be attending VCU studying health sciences. My journey with PFF started one day in my freshman year. I was walking home from the bus stop one afternoon talking with a friend. She was a year ahead of me, and at the time, a level 2 in the program. She mentioned how she wanted to quit PFF, and since it was still early in the year, I hadn't heard about it yet. She explained the program to me, and when she was done, I was convinced she was absolutely crazy. It sounded like an amazing opportunity that I definitely wouldn't pass up, but at the end of the day, it was her decision to leave. The next day, I asked my guidance counselor about what I heard, and she informed me that someone would be coming a bit later in the year to do a recruitment presentation. My friend seriously downplayed this program to me. I was so excited for the opportunity to be part of this program, but unfortunately, I didn't get in. The day I was notified of my waitlist status, I was reasonably upset. My mom, my advocate, made some calls without my knowledge. Fast forward a couple weeks, my mom tells me to pack a bag and that we're waiting on a call from Miss Tiffany. Turns out I had been at the top of the waiting list, and that day was the start of Institute Week, a week-long stay at Randolph-Macon, during which new Level 1 students partake in different activities, such as leadership sessions, financial aid lessons, and public speaking, even salsa classes. It was the beginning of the best part of my high school experience. From there, I've had opportunities I know for a fact wouldn't have happened without PFF. I've spoken with professors in career fields I'm interested in, received scholarships, and gone on campus tours. I'm interning at an amazing company, Markel Corporation, and I've met so many influential people. Each year, I've made so many great memories. I still remember my unique white kangaroos group from Institute Week, getting lost in cornfields at one of our first cultural capital sessions, and roaming the corridors of Sneed Hall. I still have the vision board we made as Level 2s and the program from the Richmond Forum where I had the opportunity to meet Tina Fey. Although we had few memories of being a Level 3, the online sessions with my peers was a stable aspect of the summer, despite not knowing what would happen next. I can't do this speech without talking about the staff. I really don't know what to say here. Everyone that's been part of PFF has been a touch on my heart. They're caring in ways that I never expected, and the amount of support, love, and understanding they've shown my family is something that will stay with me forever. Lastly, I want to talk about everyone here. It's quite impossible to be here without the generosity of those here today, and I know my experience wouldn't be how it is without you guys. I want to thank my mom for her unwavering support and belief in me. I want to thank the staff for providing my peers and I with such an impactful opportunity. You guys made my entire experience in PFF, and from welcoming me to Institute Week and to making the seemingly unending Friday sessions just a little bit more bearable, I'm so thankful for my experience in Partnership with the Future, and I can't wait to see what happens next.
Good evening. My name is Ajane Mason. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "A genuine leader is not a searcher of consensus, but a molder of consensus." How can I begin to describe my experience in PFF? The first word that comes to mind is honored. In a matter of consensus, this program has molded myself and others into becoming leaders. Before I was accepted into the program, I participated in the interview process that was scheduled at the VCU School of Business. I did not know what to expect and did not know who else from Highland Springs was going to be there. Not only did I take the chance of not knowing if my school friends or classmates were going to be interviewed, but to my surprise, I saw familiar faces. If it were for not seeing Sammy, Mia, and many other friends who have had this amazing opportunity, I would have been a nervous wreck during my interview. In the first year of the program, we all got to have a shared experience during Institute Week on the campus of Randolph-Macon College, where we were able to get to know each other, learn soft skills, salsa, Microsoft Excel, and live on campus as college students. During my second year of the program, at the age of 16, Partnership for the Future provided me with my first paid internship at Capital One. I entered in the Enterprise Service Risk Office, where I supported the robotics process animation team in delivering skills to the highest profile risk management projects. I also learned how to develop Chrome flowchart instructions. Unfortunately, the internship will be coming to an end next week. I'm glad to not only have had this opportunity, but to have experienced it with friends old and new. Being a part of this program has allowed me to broaden my horizon on my future career. I was adamant on becoming a criminal defense attorney. However, at the PFF Dining Etiquette Luncheon at the Jefferson Hotel, I experienced my second year. I was able to meet a civil litigator who practiced everything that I wanted to accomplish in my future. Civil litigator attorneys represent individuals, businesses, or government entities in non-criminal areas of legal dispute. I want to be for the people and not against the whole government system. The class of 2021 has overcome many hurdles during the midst of the pandemic. I know that I had to work twice as hard to make sure that I accomplished everything that I needed to do. I started the summer of 2020 with creating a portfolio of my accomplishments. This portfolio helped me navigate through a full schedule in high school, apply for scholarships, college applications, and participate in PFF. I started with the scholarships in August and college applications in September. I wrote several essays and personal statements required for my college applications. I had the help of my PFF Guides mentor with formatting and writing my essays for college. She checked on me often to make sure that I wasn't overwhelmed and to let me know that she had my back. Sorry, lost my place. My bad, y'all, I'm a little nervous. After receiving 30+ acceptance letters, I now feel good knowing that I had PFF in my corner to help me with any obstacles that I may have faced. Now here we are today, graduating together from one community, all being able to share this amazing experience. Whether you have decided to become a civil litigator, an optometrist, a pediatrician, or a psychiatrist, be the best at what you are preparing yourself to do, because we are the future and we are the graduating class of 2021. Remember, a genuine leader is not a searcher of consensus, but a molder of consensus. Thank you.
right, well, thank you to our students, and thank you for sharing your experiences. I wasn't here for most of them, so it was just great to hear all the amazing things that you all accomplished here at PFF. So it is our pleasure to recognize some special individuals and organizations who will receive various awards for their support of Partnership for the Future. The Pacesetter Award for Excellence recognizes organizations who fully embrace the principles of being a partner with PFF, who serve as a model company, and leverage all possible resources to help PFF students reach their highest potential. This year, we have two amazing companies we would like to recognize. The first company is Dominion, and I think we have a representative. Make your way up here. Dominion has been hosting PFF students for over a decade and were particularly supportive of PFF during the pandemic. They are receiving the Pacesetter Award for Excellence because of their unrelenting commitment to our students. Year after year, the team at Dominion has worked tirelessly to ensure our students have meaningful experiences that set the tone for their future career aspirations. We have Darius Johnson here, Vice President of Employee Engagement and Development, to receive the Pacesetter Award for Excellence on behalf of Dominion.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Our next Pacesetter recipient is another long-standing PFF business sponsor. Our next Pacesetter Award winner is Capital One. Capital One routinely hosts nearly 20 students each summer. Capital One's support of PFF has been unwavering during the pandemic. Whether we needed their assistance to share their professional journeys with our students, providing bags for our students, or allowing our students to view the campus pre-pandemic, they have been happy and willing to invest in our students. Capital One is unable to attend today, but they have prepared a statement for us to read. We are so sorry that we cannot be in attendance with you tonight to celebrate the numerous accomplishments of all the Partnership for the Future students. Capital One is incredibly grateful to have been a part of so many amazing student success stories over the past 20 years. This investment in our Central Virginia youth would be impossible without the wonderful people and vision of Partnership for the Future. PFF's ability to identify the potential in students and prepare them to be part of our Capital One family has been essential to the success of our internships. Most importantly, we would like to thank the PFF students for your continued commitment to excellence and the energy you bring to Capital One as part of your internship. Let's give them a round of applause, even though they're not here.
All right, the next award is going to be the Helping Hand Award. This recognizes individuals or organizations that go above and beyond the call of duty in support of Partnership for the Future students and or the organization as a whole. This year's honoree has embodied this award and has been instrumental in aiding several of our students achieve their dreams of obtaining a college degree. For the last 3 years, Derek Johnson has provided an annual scholarship of $10,000 to a student or students that have shown incredible drive and, as he likes to say, grit. Derek recognizes that a student's GPA is not the only indicator of their hard work and future success. As one of my fellow high school coaches would say, hard work beats talent when talent refuses to work hard. Derek has been intentional about ensuring that his funds are awarded to a student who is committed to success and possesses an ability to persevere towards their goals despite whatever circumstances they may face. Today, we would like to recognize Derek Johnson. I'm not sure if he's here today, but we would like to recognize him for his continued support of Partnership for the Future and continued investment in the lives and future of our students. So I'm not sure if he was able to attend, but we will make sure he gets the award.
All right, our next award is our Outstanding Alumni Award. This award recognizes the professional achievements, community involvement, and support of PFF from our alumni. This year's recipient graduated from PFF, I believe, about 5 years ago. I will make sure I get confirmation when he gets up on the stage. But I'd like to present this award to Victor Canis. Victor, would you come on up? Let me tell you a little bit about Victor. What year did you graduate from high school? 2014. Thank you so much. Victor graduated from Huguenot High School, and he attended Liberty University. And Victor has been doing our Reaching for the Stars ceremony for the last 5+ years. He has put together this wonderful presentation, and he always does it with love and kindness from his heart. He also has helped us translate for some Hispanic families as well, and he also was instrumental in making sure that Partnership for the Future reaches out to his population as well. Victor, thank you so much for everything you've done. Would you like to say a few words? No? Yes? Oh, come on.
It's an honor to be here. First of all, when I was hearing the stories about every experience that you guys had in PFF, I could see myself 5 years doing that in the back of my head a while, remembering all of that experience. And really, every time I get to be here on stage or be here in the back helping you guys, every single year, it's been fundamentally exciting to see every student graduating and pursuing their dreams. So don't stop believing.
And Victor, it was great meeting you today because I've heard a lot of great things about Victor. And one of the things about starting a new job during a pandemic is you get used to seeing people on a computer screen. And so it's always a pleasure to be able to see people in person. And I appreciate Victor's advocacy for the Hispanic and Latino community and making sure that the materials that we have are reflective of our community and that language is not a barrier for us to reach our students. So I do want to acknowledge Victor's role. It's huge, and it's a huge help to us as an organization. So I want to congratulate all of our winners. Give them a round of applause. And next is the fun part. So we really get to acknowledge, I see y'all dancing over there, okay. So I'm so excited for them. So next I wanna bring in one of our esteemed staff, but before I do this, because this was not on the program, you all have heard me say this as students, but I wanna make sure the parents know as well, the staff has worked incredibly hard throughout the pandemic to make sure, despite everything that was going on in the world, that our students had stability in PFF. And so I know that the staff is probably running around. If other staff is in the room, just wave your hand, whether you be summer staff, college access fellows, look around. Thank you for standing up, Ms. Stacia, and all the staff that I see out here. But I want to give a special shout out to two of our staff members that helped make today possible. The first one is Miss Tiffany Thomas. She wasn't expecting this. I just want to thank Tiffany, and I want to give everyone a chance to acknowledge all of the hard work. Tiffany has been here since you all were freshmen, interviewing to be in PFF, and so I think she has been sort of that stable drive for you all, and so I want you all to have a chance to show her some love with helping to get you to this point. And next, I'm gonna call up AC. want to turn this next portion over to AC to celebrate our graduates.
All right. Hi, everyone. Oh, the board members? If the board members could please come onto the stage, we would appreciate that. My name is AC Knupp, and I am the PFF College Success Manager. It has been my honor to work with these students since March of their junior year, so right when the pandemic hit. Their brilliance and determination took them through one of the roughest school years ever. I am excited for them as they begin their journey to college and to their careers and beyond. My speech is short, so it is my pleasure to introduce you to the class of 2021. Nana Ade graduated from Hermitage High School. She interned at the Children's Museum of Richmond and will be going to Virginia Commonwealth University. She was offered $135,400 in scholarship. Abena Akron graduated from Henrico High School. She interned at Richmond Ambulance Authority and will be going to the College of William and Mary. She was offered $44,996 in scholarship. Layla Allen graduated from Goochland High School. She interned at St. Andrews and will be going to George Mason University. She was offered $105,700 in scholarship. Blandine Attignon graduated from Hermitage High School, interned at Richmond Ambulance Authority, and will be going to Virginia Commonwealth University. She was offered $141,872 in scholarship. Jasmine Blunt was not able to make it with us tonight, but we wanted to pause here and recognize her. She was our top applier and applied to 77 colleges this year. They graduated from Richmond Community High School, they interned at Markel, and they will be going to Virginia Tech. They were offered $835,728 in scholarship. Jayshawn Brewster graduated from Hermitage High School. He interned at Dominion Energy and will be going to James Madison University. He was offered $2,000 in scholarship. Talik Bryant graduated from George Wythe High School. He was part of our Job Shadow program and will be attending the College of William and Mary. He was offered $235,080 in scholarship. Juliana Bungie graduated from Goochland High School. She interned with Blue Ridge Custom Homes and will be going to Liberty University. She was offered $24,550 in scholarship. Trajan Chilton went to J.R. Tucker High School. He was also part of our Job Shadow program. He will be attending Old Dominion University and was offered $16,000 in scholarship. Mia Dickens graduated from St. Gertrude's High School. She interned at the Markel Corporation and will be going to North Carolina A&T. She was offered $375,100 in scholarship. Akil Diggs graduated from Richmond Community High School. He interned with Markel Corporation and will be going to Virginia Commonwealth University. He was offered $56,000 in scholarship. Shania Foreman graduated from Richmond Community High School. She interned at Capital Interior Contractors and will be going to Virginia Commonwealth University. She was offered $66,000 in scholarship. Daniela Godfrey also graduated from Richmond Community High School. She interned at Markel and will be going to Virginia Commonwealth University. She was offered $180,200 in scholarship. Myasia Good graduated from Open High School. She interned at Comfort Zone and will be going to Stanford University. She was offered $314,400 in scholarship. Deja Graham graduated from Franklin Military Academy. She interned at the Black History Museum and will be going to Virginia State University. She was offered $965,364 in scholarship. Myasia Green graduated from Hermitage High School. She interned at Westminster Canterbury and will be going to James Madison University. She was offered $331,562 in scholarship. Kalia Gunn graduated from J.R. Tucker High School. She interned at CIS of Virginia and will be going to Virginia Commonwealth University. She was offered $110,000 in scholarship. Jaslyn Hicks graduated from Verina High School. She interned with Capital One and will be going to Roanoke College. She was offered $292,652 in scholarship. Janae Hill graduated from Highland Springs, interned at Goodwill, and will be going to Old Dominion University. She was offered $10,000 in scholarships. Sarah Ibrahim graduated from Hermitage High School and interned with Single Stone Consulting. She will be going to the College of William and Mary, and she was offered $307,952 in scholarship. Azaria Jackson graduated from Highland Springs High School, interned with the Science Museum of Virginia, and will be going to James Madison University. She was offered $473,316 in scholarship. Melissa Jackson graduated from Hermitage High School, was part of our Job Shadow program, and will be attending James Madison University. She was offered $219,672 in scholarship. Jasmine Johnson graduated from Goochland High School. She interned at Westminster Canterbury and will be attending Virginia Commonwealth University. She was offered $361,600 in scholarship. Amaya Merrow graduated from Hermitage High School. She interned with the YMCA and will be going to Old Dominion University. She was offered $22,000 in scholarship. Ajane Mason graduated from Highland Springs High School. She interned with Capital One and will be going to Shenandoah University. She was offered $600,320 in scholarship. Antonina Maddock graduated from J.R. Tucker High School and interned with Second Order Solutions. She will be going to Virginia Commonwealth University and was offered $24,600 in scholarship. Jasmine McFadden graduated from Hermitage High School and interned at 7-Eleven. She will be going to Roanoke College and was offered $330,672 in scholarship. Olivia Moore graduated from Thomas Jefferson High School. She interned with the Richmond Metropolitan Transit Authority and will be going to Virginia Commonwealth University. She was offered $29,000 in scholarship. Hanaya Muhammad graduated from Huguenot High School. She interned with the YMCA and will be going to Old Dominion University. She was offered $26,000 in scholarship. Nalani Payson graduated from Glen Allen High School. She was in our Job Shadow program and will be going to Tufts University. She was offered $622,160 in scholarship. Sierra Pleasant graduated from Huguenot High School and was in our Job Shadow program. She will be going to Old Dominion University and was offered $694,000 in scholarship. Raven Pleasance attended Richmond Community High School. She interned at Markel Corporation and will be going to Lincoln University. She was offered $22,000 in scholarships. Nazifa Rahman graduated from J.R. Tucker High School. She interned at Capital One and will be going to the University of Virginia. She was offered $1,084,244 in scholarship. Chelsea Randolph graduated from Richmond Community High School. She interned at Randolph-Macon College, and she will be going to Randolph-Macon College. She was offered $124,975 in scholarship. Ruby Rojas Vasquez graduated from Thomas Jefferson High School. She was in our Job Shadow program and will be attending the College of William and Mary. She was offered $304,880 in scholarship. Aiden Thompson graduated from Thomas Dale High School. He interned at Capital One and will be going to the illustrious Howard University. He was offered $319,120 in scholarship. Savannah Thurston graduated from Hermitage High School and interned at the St. James Children's Center. She will be going to Virginia Commonwealth University and was offered $114,000 in scholarship. Kiana Trent graduated from John Marshall High School. She was in our Job Shadow program and will be going to J. Sargent Reynolds Community College. Sarista Tripathi graduated from Henrico High School and interned at Capital One. She is going to Princeton University. She was offered $1,474,540 in scholarship. Aria Walker graduated from Richmond Community High School. She interned at Dominion Energy and will be going to Howard University. She was offered $504,200 in scholarship. Lauren Watson was not able to make it tonight, but she went to Open High School, was in our Job Shadow program, and will be attending Mary Baldwin University. She was offered $104,080 in scholarship. Samantha Weeks Brown graduated from Verina High School. She interned at the Richmond Ambulance Authority and will be going to J. Sargent Reynolds Community College. She was offered $244,580 in scholarship. Naja Wesson Tull graduated from Open High School. She was in our Job Shadow program and will be going to Virginia Commonwealth University. She was offered $317,000 in scholarship. Layla Westcott graduated from Open High School. She was in our Job Shadow program and will be going to James Madison University. She was offered $383,872 in scholarship. Anaya White graduated from Highland Springs High School. She was in our Job Shadow program and will be attending Old Dominion University. She was offered $11,000 in scholarship. China Williams graduated from John Marshall High School. She was in our Job Shadow program and will be going to Norfolk State University. She was offered $217,252 in scholarship. Andrea Winfrey Slaughter graduated from Richmond Community High School. She interned with Capital One and will be going to Hampton University. She was offered $370,375 in scholarship. Sadie Wirt graduated from J.R. Tucker High School. She interned with the Math Science Innovation Center and will be going to James Madison University. She was offered $16,500 in scholarship. Queonde Worthington graduated from Thomas Jefferson High School. She was in our Job Shadow program and will be going to Randolph College. She was offered $2,402,992 in scholarship. Martina Yunin graduated from Henrico High School, interned at Capital One, and will be going to the University of Richmond. She was offered $380,360 in scholarship. Now comes the fun part. We get to see how much this class raised as a whole. Can we get a drum roll, please? $16,312,866. That is a new PFF record.
Well, congratulations. I know you guys were waiting for that number. They had my phone. All we do is this. That was y'all was looking for, something like that. Okay. Okay. All right, well, seriously, congratulations to you guys. We are so proud of you guys and your accomplishments. So I saw how excited you guys were, and we are so thrilled to celebrate you guys tonight and all that you've accomplished. We want you to know that we are proud of each and every one of you and wish you the best on your journey to college. And we expect all of you guys to go and graduate and bring us back a degree, okay? All right. We'll share the degree with your parents and your guardians and your loved ones, but we want you to bring it back, okay? All right, so in addition to some very special PFF paraphernalia, we have another surprise for the class of 2021. So I think all of you guys heard about my career journey, and part of that journey included a stint at the YMCA. And so one of the things that I was charged with each year was a program called Bright Beginnings. And that program made sure that students had the supplies that they needed to start school. So whether that meant clothes for school or other school supplies, the students received that. And when I started at PFF, I said there's a lot of attention that goes to elementary and middle school and making sure students have everything they need to start school, but we don't do that for our college students. You all have gotten to the point that we want you to get to, which is graduating high school, and you guys are going off to college. And so we want to make sure that you have everything that you need. At your last in-person session, I know you guys went over your list of all the things you need for your dorm, your shower caddy, your flip-flops, and everything else that you need to start college. And so we want to help you get a little boost to get your items for college. And so each one of you are going to get a $100 gift card to Target to get some things for your dorms. So as we prepare to bring our program to a close, we would like to recognize our 2021 graduates with some very special awards. This year we'll be giving out several awards, and if the honorees, we're going to ask you to come to the stage, and I may have some extra special guests to come up as well. We're going to start off with our book scholarships. So if Ms. Kanika Johnson and Francis Adai are here, could you please come up to the stage to join me for your scholarships? I'll give you some time. Come on up. Give them a round of applause.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news talking this and that.
So I'll give you a little bit of a backstory about Miss Johnson. So Miss Johnson is a PFF parent. And one of the first things that I learned when I took this role was that we had a parent that had decided she wanted to reinvest in PFF because of the investment that we made as an organization into her children. My understanding is she has one graduate and one still in the program. And so because of the mark that PFF made on the lives of her children, she wanted to give back to this class. And so that will include a $500 book scholarship to one of our students. And so I want to call to the stage for the inaugural Kanika Johnson Family Book Scholarship, Miss Jasmine McFadden. And this is a surprise. The students do not know who won any of these awards. So come on up, whichever way you like. I know you weren't ready. I like surprising you guys. I get to play Oprah here, but I don't have a car to give you guys. So congratulations to Miss Jasmine McFadden. She will receive $500 towards her books next year. Would you like to say anything? You don't have to. Okay. Well, give a round of applause to Miss Johnson. And I don't think Francis is here, but the next two book scholarships are made possible by Francis Adai, and these book scholarships are given in honor of his father, Paul Adai. So this year's Paul Adai Memorial Book Scholarship recipients are Andrea Winfrey Slaughter, who will be awarded $250, and Miss Daniela Godfrey, who will be awarded $500.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you.
All right, and I'm going to let Miss Thomas do the next one.
Okay, all right, I can do that. All right, so this year we are proud to award 3 scholarships to select students in the class of 2021. Each year, the Association for Corporate Growth recognizes up to 3 PFF students at its annual meeting. As a result of their desire to major in a business field, these students are awarded a $1,000 scholarship. Please join me in congratulating our ACG scholars as they come up to the stage: Azaria Jackson, Layla Westcott, and Anaya White.
All right. So the next two scholarships are made possible by two individual donors who are also committed to educational equity. These donors personally know the challenges and potential obstacles faced by first-generation students. Both of these donors not only give personally, but are also members of a local African-American giving circle. One is called UGMA, and one is called the Sister Fund. The first scholarship is made possible by Brenda Lewis in honor of her parents, Charles and Minnie Lewis. They instilled in her a love of knowledge and appreciation for education, but also sacrifice so that she would be able to attain all of her educational pursuits. Brenda is also one of my fellow Wahoos from the University of Virginia. And without further ado, I will now present to you the Charles and Minnie Lewis Memorial Scholarship. Brenda looked over the applications and handpicked these students, and so our 4 all-male students, that was her preference. They will all receive either $2,000 or one student will receive a laptop. The first student that will receive $2,000 is Jay Sean Brewer. See, you were comfortable, like you weren't expecting that. Oh, I'm sorry, Brewster. I got your last name wrong. I apologize for that. The second one is Akil Diggs. Aiden, we have some extra money for your illustrious Howard University. Where are you? And last but not least, we have a student who is going to William & Mary on a full ride, so he will be receiving a laptop, Mr. Talik Bryant.
Give me a feeling, feeling so strong. I know you've been treating yourself wrong, so let me care for you. Ooh, baby, I'ma love you differently. I'll give you electricity, give it to you. And even if I could, I wouldn't turn on you. And I would stop the world for you, you know. I wanna let you know I'll never let this feeling go. This love has no ceiling, I cannot deny.
The second scholarship is made possible by Derek Johnson, who received an award. Derek typically gives us $10,000 and allows us to send some students and their stories, and he's allowed to pick the student. Last year, Derek split up his scholarship amongst a couple of students, but this year, he felt there was one particular student that he wanted to give his entire $10,000 scholarship to. He was impressed by that student's grit and that student's ability to work hard and press forward. My understanding is this person is graduating early, if that helps. And this scholarship will go to Anaya White.
But I guess you didn't know. As I said, the story goes. Baby, now I got the flow. 'Cause I knew it from the start. Baby, when you broke my heart, that I had to come again and show you that I'd win. Your love to mine. All those times I said that I love you. Your love to mine. Yes, I tried. Yes, I tried. Your love to mine. Even though you know I'd die for you. Your love to mine. Yes, I cried.
All right, so our next scholarship is gonna be from a family who reached out to us and said they wanted to honor specifically RPS students, and they knew a lot about the educational inequities that exist in our system, and so they wanted to give us $5,000 to give to our students, particularly our African American students, to help them get to and through college. And so these awards range from $500 to $1,500. And as I call your names, please come forward. We have Shania Foreman, who will be receiving $500. And keep in mind, guys, these amounts were not based on merit. They were based on their need and their gaps. So one of our goals with PFF is for our students to graduate with the least amount of debt. So I wanted to give that caveat. The next student is Queonde Worthington, our $2 million student, who is going to get $500. Our next student is Akil Diggs, who will be getting $1,000. Olivia Moore, who will also be getting $1,000. And then our last student who will be getting $1,500 is Miss Daniela Godfrey.
Because you're dead wrong. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes a fighter. Footsteps even lighter. Doesn't mean I'm over. 'Cause you're gone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stronger. Just me, myself, and I. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
All right. Let me wait till all the click, clack, and stop. Okay. All right. The Shooting Star Award recognizes level 4 students who have supported the organization by attending more than 95% of our activities, volunteered for fundraisers and projects, and excels academically. He or she is the face we always see in the crowd. Please help me congratulate Ms. Shania Foreman, Ms. Jaslyn Hicks, Ms. Ajane Mason, and Ms. Nazifa Rahman.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong.
You all will receive $1,000 in your best account for being Shooting Star. Congratulations.
And you gon' find yourself standing in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. And the world's gonna know your name. Yeah. 'Cause you burn with the brightest flame. Yeah. And the world's gonna know your name.
I think I may have just a few more. All right, the Dreamers Awards goes to students who have faced adversity but still persevered while being in partnership for the future. We would like to recognize the following recipients: Daniela Godfrey, Myasia Good, and Quayonde Worthington. You all will receive $1,000 in your vest account. Congratulations.
Then you know a heart of steel starts to grow. All his life he's been told he'll be nothing when he's old. All the kicks and all the blows, he won't ever let it show. 'Cause he's stronger than you know. A heart of steel starts to grow. When you've been fighting for it all your life, you've been struggling to make things right. It's all a superhero learns to fly. When you've been fighting for it all your life, you've been working every day and night. It's all a superhero.
All right, we're rounding up the end, but we want to give out some more money. And so the next scholarship is made possible by the Community Foundation, and this is a $5,000 renewable scholarship. Now you have to stay in school to get it, but it's a renewable scholarship, and so we have 3 winners, and they all know, so this one isn't a surprise. But come to the stage, Ajane Mason, Andrea Winfrey Slaughter, and Quayonde Worthington. I should have just told you to stay up here. All right. You are fine. Take your time. And make sure you tie up that lace. All right, so next I'm going to invite some special guests to the stage with me. Come on up. So we'll next present the Kirshner Scholarship. And so this is known as PFF's highest honor. As some of you all know, our organization was founded in large part to Alan Kirshner, who's the chairman of Markel at the time, and read a story about a young man who had aspirations of attending an Ivy League university. He even attended a summer program at an Ivy League university, but was told that he was simply not a good fit. That caused Mr. Kirshner to say, how many students in my own backyard have aspirations of going to college and maybe even attending Ivy League institutions, but are told that they are not a good fit? And so that was one of the many reasons that he founded PFF. And so because of that, we have a scholarship each year for $5,000 that is bestowed upon up to 3 students, typically 2. So I have 2 of our most recent Kirshner scholars. I have both Norris Williford and Jonte Burton. They're both the 2020 Kirshner Scholar winners, so this is their opportunity to come back and have closing because they had theirs virtually last year, so give them a round of applause. So they are going to come up, share a few words with you all, and then we'll get one last drum roll as we announce the winners.
Good evening. Hello, everybody. I'm Jonte Burton, and I'm a student at the George Washington University. And like what Ms. Dion said, I won the Kirshner Scholarship alongside Norris last year, and I'm so happy to be back.
Yeah, like Ms. Dion said, my name is Norris. I attend Virginia Commonwealth University, and it's an honor to be here with you guys.
So I sat through 7 interviews with both of them, and I can assure you all, they're not shy.
All right, I'm going to talk a little bit about this pool. This is one of the greatest group of intellects, people with tenacity, and just straight ambition. And every single person who is a finalist, I want them to be recognized and just know that they are special and they're going to go very far. A lot of y'all won a lot of awards today. I'm just proud of this entire class and just very happy to bestow this Kirshner Scholarship because it really shows what you've really done and how hard you worked, especially through these last 18 months of the pandemic.
Yeah, like Jonte said, you guys are actually the real virtual class. You guys did an entire school year virtual. We did half. So you guys deserve all the mentions and honorable everything you guys deserve. So it was an honor to interview everyone who made it to the final, and good luck.
All right, so it was a very tough choice for us, and as they shared, all of our finalists were very impressive, but we had to decide on 2. And part of the reason that we decided on these 2 young ladies is that they were both very dedicated to PFF. And so some of you all may not know this, but typically our closing ceremony is filled. I mean, every seat is full because we invite not only our graduates, but we invite our incoming students as well as our current students. So we typically have a full house. Due to COVID, we do have some watching via our watch party today. But these students saw Kirshner Scholars when they entered the program and said, this is what I want to be, and these are the people that I want to become. And so I won't keep you all waiting. Can I get a drum roll? All right, our 2021 Kirshner Scholars are going to be Azaria Jackson and Miss Shrista Tripathi.
Makes us older, better, faster, stronger. That don't kill me, can only make us stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much longer. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya. I need you right now. I need you right Let's get lost tonight. You could be my black Kate Moss tonight. Play secretary, I'm the boss tonight. And you don't give a what they all say, right? Awesome, the Christian and Christian Dior. They don't make them like this anymore. I ask, cause I'm not sure. Do anybody make real anymore? Bow in the presence of greatness. Cause right now that has forsaken us. You should be honored by my lateness. That I would even show
All right. Hi, my name is Trista Tripathi. I honestly don't know what to say. Okay, I have been part of PFF for 4 years, like a lot of us, and I think that without PFF, a lot of what I've been able to do, but also the person that I've become, would not have happened. I think that every single person that's here today has gone through so much, but they've also been so inspiring. I am so inspired by every single person in this room, and I'm so excited for the future. I'm honestly speechless because I never really thought I'd be up here, but I'm also just really excited for everyone and their future. We've all pushed through so much, so we know that we're strong. We all know that everything that we've done is not for vain, that we have a future ahead of us and that it's bright. I'm already telling you things you already know, but I'm just so excited to see what you all do. And thank you, PFF, for everything. I really would not be the person that I am here today without you all, so I appreciate everything. And thank you so much.
Hi, guys. I don't really know what to say other than that. Trista, you did a great job with coming up with that on the spot, like, amazing. Guys, I want to be like her when I get older. So, thank you so much for this. I am very appreciative of all the experiences I've had with PFF. All of you guys are great. All of you guys are so kind. And I know that we're going to accomplish more great things. We've already gotten this far. We went through a whole pandemic. We can do anything. I'm just going to keep it short and sweet and to the point. Thank you again. And we did it. We can do more. We're awesome. And I believe in all of us.
I do want to highlight that both of these young ladies are not only leaders within PFF, but they will both be the first in their families to attend college. So we are so proud of both of them. All right, so now we get to the part where we get to actually celebrate with our graduates. So we are going to have a reception in Marble Hall, and so we have plenty of volunteers that will help guide you to Marble Hall. We're going to start off with allowing our graduates to exit. We do recognize that we are still in the midst of a pandemic, and so we want you all to partake in the reception as safely as possible. I know many of our seniors are fully vaccinated because they have to be for college. There's plenty of room for us to social distance. My understanding is I think there's a patio out there if you would like to go outside to eat your food or to drink your drinks, and we want you all to have a good time. The last thing that we will share with you all is there is an exhibit that you will be able to see from Marble Hall that is actually by an African-American artist that has taken Ku Klux Klan robes and sort of taken something that was painful and in his interpretation turned it into art. So it is, you can see it from the theater, so we did want to just let you all know that. We will not let that stop our celebration tonight and allow us to celebrate our students. We do have a DJ, so we want you all to have a great time. And I just want to take one last minute for our graduates to stand up, look around at your village, tell them thank you. Okay. Now I want the audience to give them the loudest send-off to college that you can. Thank you, guys. We do have a special package for our graduates in Marble Hall, so get your PFF book bag and your gear there. Check in before you leave. Please get home safely, and thank you guys for attending today. Thank you.